No. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Matt Murphy, and I'm here at Mavericks Bar to interview Wade MacNeil, guitarist of Alexis on Fire and singer-songwriter in The Black Lungs. Now, he has an album called Send Flowers that's coming out May the 20th, and it's pretty exciting because this is his first album of his solo project. So I hope you enjoy the interview, and hope to see you at the next show. With Wade MacNeil, guitarist of Alexis on Fire and a singer-songwriter of your brand new solo career, The Black Lungs. How's it going, Wade?
Good, just happy to be hanging out outside the National Defense Building in our nation's capital.
Sweet, sweet. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Wade. When I was in grade 9, the first show I ever went to was an Alexis on Fire show.
Cool.
Yeah, and in that time, you've released 3 very successful albums with Alexis on Fire and about to record your 4th. Now, you're about to embark on your own solo career as well, and so how was your approach different, I guess, than someone who's doing this for the first time for Send Flowers, which comes out on May the 20th?
So it does. I don't know, I think, I don't know if the approach was much different. I think, we've been doing this for a little while now, so I recorded with Julius, who recorded Crisis and recorded Watch Out for Alexis, and just did his small house studio out on his farm. And maybe I guess the real different thing is kind of just, instead of starting out friends with so many bands, we'll just go on tour with the Cancer Bats, gonna go on tour with Anti-Flag, gonna go on tour with Dallas, and just I guess it's kind of just maybe I guess it's a little bit of a leg up, I guess, but,
really cool.
But at the same time, it's starting from scratch because it's something completely different. And, it's definitely, it was strange at first, doing, just having to sing constantly. It's weird not being able to, it's weird playing guitar and not being able to do anything else except sing. It's kind of a strange vibe, but
now I heard that
used to it.
Yeah, cool. Oh, I heard that you actually recorded this album a year and a half ago?
Yeah, it's been done, finished with artwork and everything for a really long time. So,
how come it's coming out only now?
Well, kind of Alexis was just away, and I wanted to be able to tour it when I actually had time, And,
yeah, for sure.
And so, this is kind of, perfect time to do that, I guess.
Oh, wicked. Now, I guess because you recorded the songs and wrote them such a long time ago, do you have the same, emotional connection to when you play them now?
Yeah, I guess, they're all, that's one thing about what the project kind of is stuff that I kind of wouldn't want George or Dallas to be singing about because it's kind of a little too personal, a little too introspective, and I don't know. Yeah, they haven't lost meaning. It's still kind of hard to play a couple of them, And so, I guess that means they're real or something.
The origins of the Black Lungs is an interesting one. What is now kind of a folk rock band was originally a punk band?
It's kind of going to be like that tonight. I'm just kind of, it started out as kind of a really riffy rock and roll band, I guess, and then kind of Sean started doing the Creep Show full time, so he quit, and then Ratbeard didn't really want to play in more than one band, and then so kind of just out of necessity, out of me wanting people to hear the songs, I started playing acoustic shows, which I don't really like to do very much. But that's kind of the way it happened. And then I went into the studio and then recorded some very simplistic stuff. And then as I said, it's been done for so long. Every time I'd listen to the record, I'd come back, I'd add more. We went and had Ian from Attacking Black played drums on it, and then added bass, added more guitars, and then at the end I was going absolutely stupid with it, putting trombone on the songs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just so strings and cello stuff, and
that's cool. Because I guess when I first heard the songs In Memory and Fire and Brimstone, my impression of it is that it was just you with a guitar and piano, and so that's really cool that you're adding all these different elements to it.
Yeah, and I think it just depends on what the tour, the songs are, I think they can be they were written in a way that they can be stripped right down, that I hope they're powerful and they have meaning in the simplest form, but I think they're all for this tour, it's a heavy tour, and I didn't really want to just be playing with the guitar and singing. So I got a band together, and so I kind of guess we're just gonna do what suits the tour. On Dallas's tour, I'm just gonna play guitar and sing, and have someone play piano, and you don't want to be screaming at people when they're sitting in theater seats.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I think not many people would know this, but you're actually singing the chorus on the song St. Andrews by Bedouin Soundclash. Is that right?
I am, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we were away, so we were like in the middle of a States tour, so I'm not in the video, and I think a lot of people just like don't think so. But yeah, I sing a lot on that record. Like when they were recording, like I'm on the song Gunships as well, and then I pretty much do like the harmonies on the whole record too.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how do you think that sort of brotherly bond that Southern Ontario musicians have for one another, kind of like where kind of musical genres don't really dictate who plays with who? How do you feel about that?
I think it's great. I think there's incredibly talented bands coming out of our area, and yeah, I mean that was like a little bit of a stretch for me. Like I really love like reggae music, like I really love rocksteady and stuff. So to go do that would be like, it was really cool, and they recorded with like Daryl from the Bad Brains, which was unbelievable to
Are you serious?
To meet him and like
No
work with
way.
him. Like we stayed at his house and we were in New York and stuff, and
That's awesome.
and it was crazy. But yeah, I think the whole thing is like, those guys are like fans of Alexis and we're fans of them, and just we're all big music fans. We're all big music geeks. So like, yeah, just playing one style of music is like, I don't know. I want to do more.
Yeah.
So
because I think when your first record came out, and I think the last thing people expected was that one of the guitarists would be singing on a reggae album.
probably, yeah, probably. It's probably the last thing I would have expected at that point either. But I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Now I think people would kill me if I didn't ask about the progress on the new Alexis on Fire record.
Okay.
And so, how's everything going? I heard you guys are taking time writing.
Yeah, we're like, we kind of just took some time to do nothing after Christmas, which is something we haven't done in a couple of years. So that was nice. And then Dal's away doing City and Color, and I'm away doing this a lot. And so for the next we're gonna start going really hard in the summer. We've got a lot of songs written. It's just a matter of piecing them all together. And yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't have I don't have any really positive the album is done answers or anything. But yeah.
But that's really good that you guys have made progress on it.
Yeah, for sure. It's coming together.
I guess a lot of people are wondering what the sound is like, because there's been some debate about that. I think George saying that
People keep coming up to George and asking him if he's gonna stop screaming or all this stuff, and I don't know.
I think that was just a quote taken out of context, but
yeah, I think people are just gonna have to wait and see. I don't know. It's not written, so I can't really say, but I don't know. We're not gonna, just because country music doesn't mean we're gonna write a country record or something.
For sure.
We're a rock and roll band, and I wanna write big anthematic songs, and play them at breakneck speed, and I don't know. That's what I want Alexis shows to be. So hopefully we can just make it heavier and more epic than keep trying to do that.
That's really cool. Do you think you'll kind of take influence from bands like Attack in Black and that sort of thing, who are more, I guess, rock and roll roots, that sort of thing?
I don't know. I think everything you listen to and just everything you read, and it all kind of impacts on that in some way or another, and yeah, I mean we toured with them a lot on this record, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Cool. But I think I heard somewhere that you were the one who wrote Rough Hands, I guess the basics for it, right?
Yeah, I guess they're mostly my riffs. Yeah.
But that's really cool because it makes sense when translated into the Black Lung sort of thing. But that's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's not anything that's that cut and dry with Alexis. It's not this is Dallas' song or this is Chris's song. You know what I mean? Because it's everyone puts their their own touches on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, the kind of skeleton for that one is mostly all my riffs. But I don't know. Steel, the drum beat for This Could Be Anywhere in the World. That's all Steel.
No way. He did all the drum beat?
Way.
That was so awesome. I remember the first time I heard that, I ran down to my drum kit and started playing it. That's wicked. Well, anyways, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So nice to see you.